Hello everybody, welcome back to the Owens Aviation channel. Today we are operating COPA Airlines Flight 493 from Panama City, Panama, all the way on down to Lima, Peru. As you can see, it's a rainy departure here in Panama City. We are in a 737-800. Yeah, should be a pretty nice departure off of 03 right. Our cruise altitude today is going to be flight level 330. This is the Zibo Mod 737. I did have a little bit of trouble installing it, but ended up working out perfectly well. Sounds great, looks great. I'm loving it so far. I also did download the 737 MAX 8 and MAX 9, so those should be some upcoming aircraft featured on the channel. I did take a little break from posting, but I am back, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more active now. So we are on Volanta, and we are on VATSIM. However, there is nobody active right now, unfortunately. No problem. We'll still definitely have a great departure. Rain is going to make it pretty interesting. Then we're going to be using 3 right for departure. Let's check our V-speeds one more time. Init ref, we'll go to index, and we'll go to takeoff. V1, 147. V rotate also 147, and V2 is going to be 152. Flaps 10 for departure, check that up here, flaps 10, perfect. And we will also check our trim, 5.0, and looks like we're at about 5.0 down there. And as we get closer to 03 right here, we'll go ahead and get our runway turnoff, landing, we'll get our position lights to strobe and steady, and we'll get the wing lights on. As you can see, that triggered the voice there. You can change that in the Avid tab on the Zibo. Loving this mod so far. It's
okay, the cabin
great.
is secured. Have a good flight.
Alright, great. We'll get the windshield wipers on here. We've got 10,007 feet of runway available for today. We do have a speed constraint of maximum . Alright, we will make our call. Panama City traffic, COPA Airlines 493 departing 3 right full length. It's going to be the runway 3 RNAV departure to the south. Panama City. Alright, there's our call. And no ETC, so we are clear for takeoff. Takeoff config's all good. Nice and lined up here. I am using the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. Yeah, it's working pretty well. Alright. Just make sure. Perfect. Alright. Takeoff. 50% stable. Clock started. And we'll go toga power. There we go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive.
knots.
80 knots. Cross-checked. Go. Nice smooth rotation. Keep her coming.
Positive rate.
Gears coming up. Hold that pitch there.
400.
Checked. Little bit too much pitch. No problem.
1000.
Checked. Alright, there's our thrust reduction, and we're in the shallow turn. We'll go autopilot 1. We will go flaps 5. We will go flaps 1. And there's flaps up. 220. We'll get data up here. In the climb. Go ahead, get the wipers off. Auto brakes off. The one thing I don't very much like about the Zebo is how twitchy it is with the controls. Yeah, as you can see right now in the clouds and the slight bit of turbulence we have, it's really over-exaggerating the turn. But if you can get past that, yeah, really great mod. Definitely recommend it for anybody looking for a good 737 for XP12 and 11. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the landing lights off. I am flying with Airlines Virtual today. Shout out to them. They are a great organization. You can join, fly for them. Awesome, awesome flight tracking, great community. Definitely recommend that for any flight simmer as well. Alright, a few minutes later here, and we are now climbing through 14,000 feet. Much more stable climb as we got through that weather there. I will keep the seatbelt sign on just for a little bit longer. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We are currently on our final approach into Lima. As you can see, about 2 hours, 30 minutes later. Quick flight down. We did have to deviate a little bit for some weather. We eventually climbed up to flight level 350. I'm gonna come up here, get the landing lights on, and I got the logo lights on as well. We'll get the wing lights on too. We are going to be landing runway 16 left for tonight. We've got 11,509 feet of usable runway. We're going to aim to exit on Delta or Echo. And we are going to parking 24, or rather 23 for tonight, actually. We've got plenty of runway. No need for a high auto brake setting. I've got it set to 2 at the moment. Might bump that up to 3. After we touch down, we'll see. And yeah, that's about it for now. So we've got 149. We're going to be using flaps 30 for the landing today. And our decision height is going to be 145. Airport elevation is 113. We'll make sure we have that set up here. 100, closest we can get. That's all good there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it flaps 1. Flaps are coming out. Alright, arm the approach, VOR localizer, and glide slope. We're going to go dual channel there. Alright, we are on the glide slope. We're going to go speed check flaps 2. Slow to flaps 2 speed. 11 miles out. Call it flaps 5. And speed check gear down. And we'll slow to ref speed. 149. We're gonna go runway turn off lights and taxi lights on. We'll keep the taxi lights off actually. And we're gonna go skip right past flaps 10 and go for flaps 15. And we're gonna go flaps 30. Slow into our ref speed here.
2,500.
Checked. I'm not quite sure why this is still displaying single channel even though I have armed both. Let's see what this does. Nothing, yeah. So I'm not quite sure about that. If anybody in the comments does know, definitely let me know. A little bit confused about that still. Oh, there we go. Land 3. Alright. That works. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the auto throttles off. I've got the throttles.
feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
And we're gonna go autopilot off. Thank you. Aircraft is mine. I'm gonna zoom in a bit here. A little bit low, correcting. Speed brakes are armed. A little bit left or right of center line, rather.
Flight slow.
Check.
500.
Correcting.
Slow.
Correcting.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
400.
Flight slow.
Teens a bit low. There we go. That's
300.
better.
Flight slow.
Focus
200.
now.
Approaching minimums. 100. Minimum.
Continuing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Alright. There you go. And there's the nose wheel. Get the reversers out nice and late. Keeper coming down.
80 knots.
Checked. We'll make golf right here. Super high speed exit. There's golf. Perfect.
Gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 7:10 p.m. and it's currently about 21
Sounds about
degrees
right.
Celsius.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and
Your mobile devices.
stop that clock.
Until the aircraft is coming.
Speed brakes disarm. We're gonna go flaps up. Gonna come up here. Start up that APU. Gonna go landing lights off. Position lights steady. And we'll get the we'll keep the turnoffs on. Alright, we're gonna disarm the auto brakes and let's check that landing rate. Not too bad at all, 1.11 Gs, 150 feet per minute. Pretty good landing, I'd say. Best landing so far in the 737. Switched over from Airbus a couple of days ago. Really definitely enjoying myself. In the Boeing, I got the what's it called? Flight Factor 757 and 767. Splurged a little bit there, but yeah, it should make for some good medium to long haul content. Gonna be working the United 75 and 76 routes pretty soon, so yeah, should be pretty nice there. Alrighty then, switch this back over to the VOR. Reset the minimums. Oh, there it is. Perfect. And we'll switch this back over to map. We can go ahead and get the runway turn-offs and uh-oh, I was right. Never got the taxis on, no problem. Taxi. And I'll get the wing lights off, those are harsh. Alright, gonna get set the parking brake here, and we will go ahead and get the left engine shut down, right engine shut down. We'll get the engines to off. We will go anti-collision light off and seatbelt sign off as well, in PAC-X as well. Alright, let's get the chocks and cones, and we're gonna get the jetway over here. Perfect. It worked with me this time. You'd love to see it. Alright everybody, welcome to Lima. I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be more active on the channel starting this month into next month as my school year wraps up. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.